Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build on my channel. Today's build is a very exciting one because as you can see, I am building in a world that I have never built in before. So I recently got the Get Together expansion pack, I believe is what it's called. Yes, it's definitely called Get Together. It's the only expansion pack that I didn't have. So now I own all of the expansion packs. Yay me! So I just bought it and the world is amazing. I mean, I've obviously seen the world. The pack has been out for a while and I've seen a lot of my friends build in that world. And it's amazing. So I just got like really inspired as soon as I saw this new world and actually had it for myself in game. It is the world, the town of Windenburg. So very exciting for me, and I really thought that it went well with the new off-the-grid lot trait we got with the new patch update with Island Living. So I thought that I would make a off-the-grid, or it's not off-the-grid, it's actually off-the-grid this time, a tiny little modern home in Windenburg. So it actually really goes with this lot because this lot is actually called mid-nowhere, almost like in the middle of nowhere. So I felt like an off-the-grid home would be super fitting for this lot in particular. So it's kind of in that like islandy area of Windenburg, like not in the main town, but kind of like off where the water is. So it's on this little island, perfect for off-the-grid type homes. So I did mention this already, but it is a tiny home, as you can see. The lot is just not that big, so a tiny home is very fitting. And I wanted to do something modern. So as you can see, that's what I'm doing. The shape of the home is really coming together. I did kind of use a couple photos as inspiration for this build, just to get like the geometric shape inspiration and make it really modern. Yeah, there are a lot of cool ideas for like modern tiny homes out on Pinterest and stuff like that. So this is kind of like a slap together of a bunch of different photos I saw and stuff like that. So super fun. As you can see, I'm putting in kind of like plants and like planters to hide the staircase. And I feel like this home, although it is modern, it is also very like integrated into nature and into the environment. Because you are off the grid, you kind of have to blend in some sense. So it is kind of like a brown wooden build, but then there are a lot of kind of contemporary aspects of it, kind of like the glass railing there on the top, and then also the modern windows, and just like the touches of black and white that I'll put throughout the build. You guys will see that in a bit. So I am extremely happy with the way that this build turned out. Getting a new pack always like really inspires me, and I just got Island Living, as you guys know, like a month or two ago, and I got so inspired with that pack. So then when I bought this pack, I just got completely inspired all over again. I honestly think that Get Together offers like a lot of new furniture items. I was like really surprised at how many new items we got with Get Together. You guys probably already have Get Together. It probably came out like ages ago, but for me, it's all new for me. So I'm really excited to build with it. But I'm like I'm really hot right now. I don't know why I'm wearing a sweater, but I do have this like little fan here that I like seriously need. I feel like it'd be really annoying to have this in front of the microphone, but like I just need to cool off for like 2 seconds. That's probably really annoying for the microphone, so I'll stop. But we are pretty much done with the, exterior. So as you can see, it's just like a little box, but I feel like I added a lot of like dimension to the box. So yeah, let me know down below if you like it so far. I personally think this is one of my like favorite tiny home builds that I've done. I haven't done that many tiny homes, but of the tiny homes I've done, this is definitely up there because I just feel like I'm becoming a better builder. I don't know if you guys know what I mean when I say that, because a lot of people say that I was like always a good builder, but like I feel like I'm stepping up the game, you guys. I just feel like with landscaping, with the exterior, with just like my color selections, I just feel like things things are getting better for me, and I definitely see improvement, and I'm really happy with that. But I know I've been kind of like, not away, but I have like, there's been like a long gap in between when I posted my last video and this video, and I know, I'm sorry, I had like a good streak going where I was like uploading twice a week on like Mondays and Thursdays, Sundays and Tuesdays. I don't really know. I can't remember what my schedule was, but things got like so busy all of a sudden. Like I feel like this summer, there's always so many events going on, like in like life and stuff. So it's really easy to fall behind on something like YouTube or like a side gig like YouTube, because as you guys know, I do have like a full-time thing, like a full-time job that I do, and YouTube's just like for fun. But I did have like a lot of company events with my company. Like they throw us like these parties for the entire department, and then they throw us another party for the entire office. And the office where I work at, we have like 3.5 floors of an office building. It's actually like the office building, like literally right there. You guys can't see it because it's all washed out, but I work like right there. And our office is huge, and they throw us like these summer events and summer parties. We went like kayaking, we had like barbecues, we did like, I don't know, there's just like a lot of events that happen after work. So I just don't have as much time to like film and stuff when it gets busy like that. But I feel like the events are kind of like toning down a little bit, and like summer, I don't want to say summer is over, but it's definitely like, you know, it's not at its peak anymore. It's like definitely toning down. So I feel like now I'll have more time to get back on track with my videos. Not that I was ever not on track, but you guys know what I mean. But also this past weekend, I went to this like fancy horse racing event in my city, and you pretty much just like dress up in like nice dresses and wear like those weird like hats that like sit on the side of your head, and then you watch horse races, or you like bet on horses. It's like a gambling event, but I pretty much just went to like socialize and take photos. So maybe I'll like pop a photo somewhere over here if you guys are interested. But yeah, that like took all day. So that was like my weekend. Tell me about your weekend. What did you guys do? But yeah, it's just been like busy. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is I've been busy. But yeah, I'm so excited to, you know, be back filming. It might not feel like a long time for you guys, but for me, like I film all my videos in like batches. So it feels like ages since I've sat down to film, but probably not. But back to the build, because I feel like I just rambled for like a little bit too long. So back to the build, we are kind of finished with the interior almost, not really, but as you can see, this is just a simple 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, kitchen area. There's not really a living space on the inside. The living room is kind of on the outside. As you guys saw, it's like that front patio portion. So I did want to give this home like a pretty sizable like bedroom. Like even though it's a tiny home, I didn't want the bedroom to be like so squished that it was uncomfortable and unlivable. So I feel like the bedroom is honestly like a decent size considering this is a tiny home. And then to make it kind of like feel more like naturey and whatever, I put the bathroom like only accessible from the outside, and you kind of have to go up the steps like that. I don't know, I just thought it was like a cool vibe to do that. And then as you can see, the color scheme that I went for is kind of just like wood walls, wood flooring, and then it's very like monochromatic, so just like blacks, whites, beiges, browns, stuff like that. Not a ton of color. The only color comes from like green plants to kind of like blend in with its surroundings and kind of blend in with nature. So I thought that was a pretty fun. So one thing that I did kind of struggle with is I wasn't sure what exactly would work off the grid. So this is a fully functional off the grid home. So it has the lot trait off the grid, which means there's no electricity in this home whatsoever. However, some furniture items do work off the grid in The Sims 4. So they made like some like really low end furniture pieces actually work. So some of them might not be correct in this build right now, but then when I do upload it to the gallery and when I do take the screenshots, I actually go in and play test it to make sure that everything is functional off the grid. So if you guys want to, you know, start or move your sim to an off-the-grid home or something, this one will fully function off the grid. So just by the way, I know some people kind of make builds that are like off the grid to kind of like make it, you know, do like a style off the grid, but it's not actually functional. But this one is, so that's nice. So what's really lucky here is I did end up, you know, extending the square footage of my build by giving it like a rooftop patio. So that's kind of like it's kind of cheating in a way, but like not really, because there are no rules to tiny homes. But yeah, I do get like double the square footage because I get this beautiful roof like deck thing. So I just do like another barbecue area, so kind of like another little mini kitchen area, and then I can have like a full-size island and then a nice dining area where you can like have guests over. I imagine if you were to invite people over to this tiny home, they wouldn't even necessarily have to enter your home at all, because inside the home is just your main kitchen and then your bedroom, but the bathroom is totally accessible from the outside, and then the living area is on the outside, and then the upstairs rooftop patio is like dining and like another kitchen up there. So like if you have guests over, hypothetically, they don't even have to enter your home. You can just entertain like completely on the outside, which I think is super cool and like kind of realistic in a way. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. But here you can see I'm pretty much like done with like everything. I'm just putting like little finishing touches and stuff. So this is kind of like my favorite part of building sometimes, because it's kind of when everything just starts to come together finally. So like your main vision is like realized here, and then now you're just like adding all the finishing touches to make it like bring you that like one step higher, like elevate your build just a little bit. And that's kind of like a good tip when you are building and you are trying to like up your build game, is like don't stop, you know? Like keep going. Even when you think like you have your main elements of the build you wanted, like there's always more to add. Like there's more landscaping, there's more like trimming you can add. Are there any blank walls that need decorations? Just like keep adding more stuff until you've like use every little like element you can. Like, did you add terrain paint? Did you add any terrain tools? Like, do you need to add dirt to make them look realistic? Like, there's always something more you can add. So that's kind of what I was doing, or that's kind of what I'm doing in like these last few minutes of the build. And yeah, I really like that part because I feel like that's when, you know, things just go to the next level. So I hope that you guys agree, and I hope that you guys do like this build. But yeah, I do have another similar build coming after this, like not directly after this, but the next video I upload in a few days will be like another one. It's another kind of tiny home, another off-the-grid home. Like, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but I hope you guys are looking forward to that. If you liked this build, you will definitely like the build coming up. It's definitely different though. It's similar, but it's very different. And I must say, I am like really hot right now. I'm trying to film these back to back, but I'm definitely going to change in between because I am just way too hot right now. Like, I'm actually sweating and I'm so uncomfortable. But yeah, so definitely look forward to the next build of the next tiny home that I have coming hopefully in a few days. But yeah, look out for it. But besides that, I believe that the screenshots should be rolling very, very shortly. I have missed you guys so much, so sorry if I was like a little bit hyper in this video and kind of like all over the place. I don't really know what's going on, but besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody!